Hi, my name is Naomi. I have lived 2 lives, but only one of them truly belonged to me. The first one was taken away too early, and the second was given back by fate. Maybe to make things right, maybe to test if I had learned anything. I wasn't born with power or privilege. I was an ordinary woman who believed in love, in patience, and in people. But love, when given to the wrong person, can turn into poison long before you taste it. I met Caleb when I was young. He had a smile that could fool anyone. He was gentle at first, charming, kind, and thoughtful. Everyone said I was lucky to have him. I believed them. I thought he was my forever. But forever doesn't always mean good. Sometimes forever is a trap that keeps you from breathing. We got married, built a home, shared dreams. But slowly, things changed. He became distant. He stayed out late. He started looking at me like a stranger. When I asked questions, he called me suspicious. When I cried, he called me dramatic. I kept forgiving, thinking that love could heal him. I didn't know he had already chosen someone else. Her name was Tina. She was younger, bold, and proud to have what wasn't hers. At first, I ignored it. I told myself it was just gossip, that people were jealous, that he would back to me. But deep down, I knew. And one night, he made sure I found out. He came home smelling like her perfume, with lipstick on his collar. He didn't even care to hide it. That was the night something inside me broke. I thought pain was the worst thing a person could feel, until I discovered betrayal. Betrayal is pain with no sound. You don't scream, you just stop being who you were. What I didn't know was that Caleb had already decided to erase me completely. He didn't just want to leave me. He wanted me gone. He went to a witch who lived outside town, a woman people whispered about but never dared to visit. He offered her money and lies. He told her I was the problem, that I cursed his peace, that I deserved punishment. The witch gave him a small bottle filled with purple liquid. She said it would destroy me quietly, that the moment I drank it, everything around me would turn dark. Friends would turn into enemies. Rumors would spread until I was buried not by death, but by shame. And when the last person turned against me, I would drink the rest, and that would be the end of me. He took that bottle home. He smiled when he gave it to me, said it was wine from a new brand he wanted me to try. I trusted him because even when love is dead, hope dies last. I drank it. The days that followed were misery. People turned cold. Lies spread faster than breath. Everywhere I went, whispers followed. They said things that cut deeper than any knife. My body weakened, my mind broke, and before long I was gone. But death didn't end me. It only paused me. When I opened my eyes again, I was alive, but everything felt different. My spirit carried memories, pieces of what had been. It was like remembering a dream that hurt too much to forget. I was reborn, given another chance to walk through the same world with different eyes. Years passed. I built a quiet life. Then one day, fate placed Caleb in my path again. The same man, the same smile, the same lies wrapped in charm. He didn't recognize what I was or what I knew. I married him again, not because I was foolish, but because fate wanted the story to finish properly. Life with him started like before. Sweet, calm, deceit hiding behind every smile. Then one evening, he came home holding a small bottle, purple, familiar. The sight of it sent chills through me, though I didn't show it. He said, "Babe, I brought something special for you. Sweet wine. You'll love it." I nodded, pretending not to know. I told him I'd drink it after dinner. When he left the room, I emptied the bottle, cleaned it, and replaced it with purple food coloring mixed with grape juice. When I brought it back, I smiled and said, "You always think of me. That's sweet." He poured it into a glass, handed it to me, and waited. I lifted it, looked him straight in the eye, and drank it all. That night, he barely slept. He kept turning, checking if I was breathing. By morning, I was in the kitchen making breakfast like nothing happened. He watched me like a man staring at his own ghost. I smiled and said, "You're quiet today." He just nodded. Days turned into weeks. I was fine, but he wasn't. He started talking to himself. He'd wake up sweating, pacing around the room. His eyes turned empty. He stopped eating. The witch's warning had found him again. When the potion failed, madness followed its master. He began seeing things that weren't there. He'd stare at corners, whispering, then he disappeared. Some said they saw him wandering barefoot in the street, talking to shadows. Some said he went into the forest and never came back. I never went looking. Some people deserve to be lost. Tina, the woman he betrayed me for, got her share of pain too. The man she left everything for turned on her. He shouted, insulted her, raised his hand, and broke her spirit. She lived every day regretting what she thought was victory. And me? I found peace. I moved to a new city, far from the noise. I met someone who treated me with kindness, who didn't see love as a weapon. I had children who brought laughter into every corner of my home. I finally felt what peace was supposed to be. I stopped talking about my past. I never told anyone what really happened. When people gossiped, I let them. I didn't need to defend myself anymore. I had already died once. Words couldn't kill me again. Now I live quietly. I wake up early, water my flowers, and smile when I see the purple ones bloom. I planted them on purpose. They remind me that what was meant to destroy me became the symbol of my strength. Sometimes when I sit outside at night and the wind blows softly, I remember everything. The lies, the betrayal, the pain. But I also remember the moment I decided not to let it define me. Rebirth wasn't revenge, it was grace. It was life saying, this time do it differently. So I did. I lived. I forgave. Not because they deserved it, but because I deserved peace. And that's my story. A woman once broken, buried by lies, poisoned by love, reborn by fate. I don't chase ghosts anymore. I don't fight to be understood. I just live. Because rebirth isn't about starting over. It's about remembering who you are and never letting anyone take that away again.